Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a topic that's both fascinating and a little bit terrifying: the potential downsides of artificial intelligence. AI has the potential to revolutionize our world in amazing ways, from healthcare to transportation, but it also comes with inherent risks that we can't ignore. So buckle up as we explore the top 10 worst effects AI could have on humanity. First up, let's talk about the elephant in the room: job displacement. AI systems are becoming increasingly sophisticated at performing tasks that were once exclusively done by humans, from manufacturing and assembly lines to customer service and data entry. AI is poised to automate millions of jobs across various industries. This increased efficiency can free up humans from repetitive or dangerous tasks and potentially lead to lower costs for businesses. But many people could find themselves out of work, struggling to adapt to a rapidly changing job market. How do we ensure that people have the skills they need to thrive in an AI-driven economy? These are challenges we need to start thinking about now. Okay, let's move on to another major concern: privacy. We live in a world where data is king, and AI thrives on data. Every time you use your phone, browse the internet, or even just walk down the street, you're generating a trail of data that AI systems can collect and analyze. This data can be used for all sorts of things, from personalized advertising to predicting your next purchase. But it also raises serious concerns about surveillance and the erosion of our privacy. How do we strike a balance between harnessing the power of AI and protecting our fundamental right to privacy? It's a tough question, but one that we absolutely need to address. Now, you might think that AI would be free from the biases that plague us humans, right? After all, algorithms are supposed to be objective and impartial. But here's the catch: AI systems are trained on data that's created by humans, and human data is inherently biased. When AI systems are trained on biased data, they can end up perpetuating and even amplifying those biases. This can have real-world consequences, especially in areas like criminal justice, hiring, and loan applications. For example, an AI system trained on data that reflects racial bias in policing might be more likely to flag people of color as potential criminals. We need to be aware of the potential for bias in AI and work to mitigate it. Chapter 4: The Age of Disinformation, AI and the Truth Crisis. We live in an age where information spreads at lightning speed, and it's getting harder and harder to distinguish fact from fiction. Every day, millions of pieces of content are shared, liked, and commented on, creating a whirlwind of data that can be overwhelming. With the rise of deepfakes, AI-generated text, and sophisticated social media bots, we're entering a world where it's becoming increasingly difficult to tell what's real and what's not. These technologies are advancing at a rapid pace, making it easier for malicious actors to create and spread false information. Deepfakes, for example, can create incredibly realistic videos of people saying and doing things they never actually said or did. The technology behind deepfakes uses advanced machine learning algorithms to manipulate video and audio, making it nearly impossible to detect with the naked eye. Imagine the damage that could be done if a deepfake video of a political leader went viral, spreading false information and inciting violence. The potential for chaos is immense, as people may react to these fabricated videos without verifying their authenticity. We need to develop ways to detect and combat AI-generated misinformation, and we need to be more critical than ever of the information we consume online. This means investing in AI detection tools, educating the public about the dangers of misinformation, and fostering a culture of skepticism and verification. Chapter 5: The Digital Mirror, AI, and the Mental Health Crisis. There's a growing body of evidence suggesting that our increasing reliance on AI, particularly in social media, is having a negative impact on our mental well-being. The algorithms that power these platforms are designed to capture our attention and keep us engaged for as long as possible. Social media algorithms are designed to keep us engaged, to keep us scrolling, to keep us clicking. They learn our preferences and habits, showing us content that we are most likely to interact with, which can be both a blessing and a curse. This can create a feedback loop where we're constantly bombarded with images and messages that reinforce our anxieties, our fears, and our feelings of inadequacy. The more we engage, the more these negative emotions are amplified. The constant connectivity and the pressure to be always on that comes with our tech-saturated world can be overwhelming, leading to stress, burnout, and even depression. It's a cycle that's hard to break, especially when our devices are always within arm's reach. We need to find a way to use AI in a way that enhances our lives without compromising our mental health. This means setting boundaries, taking breaks, and being mindful of how we interact with technology. By doing so, we can harness the benefits of AI while protecting our mental well-being. Chapter 6. The Thinking Cap Conundrum. Are we losing our edge? Here's a thought-provoking question. As we become more reliant on AI to do things for us, are we losing our ability to think for ourselves? With AI assistants like Siri and Alexa at our beck and call, we rarely have to remember phone numbers, directions, or even basic facts anymore. As AI becomes more integrated into our lives, from self-driving cars to personalized learning platforms, we're outsourcing more and more of our cognitive functions to machines. If you don't use it, you lose it. Chapter 7. The Moral Maze, Navigating the Ethics of AI. Any technology, no matter how powerful, can be used for good or for evil, and AI is no exception. We've already seen examples of AI being used for malicious purposes, from facial recognition technology being used for mass surveillance to algorithms being used to discriminate against certain groups of people. This raises a whole host of ethical questions that we need to grapple with. How do we ensure that AI is developed and used responsibly? The future of humanity may depend on our ability to navigate the ethical complexities of AI. Remember when we used to memorize phone numbers or navigate using paper maps? Those skills might seem quaint in the age of smartphones and AI, but they represent something important, human capabilities that are at risk of being lost as we become increasingly reliant on technology. As AI takes over more and more tasks, from driving to data analysis to even creative endeavors like writing and music composition, there's a risk that humans will lose the skills and knowledge that were once essential for those tasks. What happens when the skills that once defined us as humans are no longer necessary in an AI-driven world? It's a question that's both fascinating and a little bit unsettling. We often hear about how AI is going to revolutionize the world, making our lives easier, more efficient, and more prosperous. But there's a growing concern that the benefits of AI won't be evenly distributed. The companies and individuals who stand to benefit most from AI are those who already have access to vast amounts of data, computing power, and technical expertise. This could lead to a widening wealth gap, increased social unrest, and a world where the benefits of AI are enjoyed by a select few. Okay, folks, it's time to get real philosophical for a minute. We've talked about a lot of potential downsides of AI, from job displacement to privacy concerns to ethical dilemmas. But there's one ultimate question that looms large over all of this. What happens if we create an AI that surpasses human intelligence? The development of artificial general intelligence, an AI that possesses the ability to learn and reason at a human level or beyond, could have profound implications for humanity. On the one hand, AGI could unlock incredible advancements in science, medicine, and technology, solving some of the world's most pressing problems. But on the other hand, it could pose an existential risk to humanity if we're not careful. So, there you have it, the top 10 worst effects AI could have on humanity. From job displacement to privacy concerns, the potential downsides are significant and cannot be ignored. It's a pretty sobering list, I know. The implications are vast and can feel overwhelming at times. But here's the thing, I don't want to leave you feeling hopeless or discouraged. There is always a silver lining, and we have the power to influence the outcome. The future of AI is not predetermined. It's a canvas waiting for us to paint on, and we hold the brushes. It's up to us as a society to shape how this technology develops and how it's used. We have the responsibility to steer it in a direction that benefits everyone. We need to be aware of the potential risks, understanding them deeply, so we can mitigate them effectively. But we also need to be excited about the potential benefits. AI has the power to revolutionize healthcare, education, and even our daily lives. We need to have thoughtful conversations about the ethical implications of AI, ensuring that we consider the moral dimensions of its applications. And we need to work together to ensure that it's used for good, not for harm. Collaboration is key in this journey. That means demanding transparency from companies developing AI, holding them accountable for their actions and decisions. Advocating for regulations that protect our privacy and our rights, ensuring that our freedoms are not compromised. And supporting research into making AI safer and more beneficial for everyone. Investing in safety measures and ethical guidelines is crucial. The future of AI is in our hands. It's a collective effort that requires input from all sectors of society. Let's make it a future we can all be proud of. Together we can harness the power of AI to create a better world for everyone.